Happy day, everyone. You have a Concept 2 rower at home, and this is how it's going to come to you. So, during this time, your rower is going to come in two pieces, all right? Easier to transport unless you have a truck, but even then I would still say transport in two pieces because it'll put less strain on the mid portion of the rower, the joining piece of the rower. So, we transport it in two pieces, okay? You can also store it like this if you're limited to space, so we can store it in these two pieces as well. But we're going to talk about how we put it together. Okay, so I'm going to separate these two pieces. A big thing to remember as well is this seat is on a roller. So we want to make sure that the seat is in a controlled place so it doesn't kind of run our fingers over or catch us in the elbow, because trust me, it doesn't feel very good. It's happened to me a few times, and I am only giving you that advice because I have taken that seat a few times off the elbow and the wrist. We bring the rower down. The chain will be stored kind of in this position when you get it. The screen will also be down as well. What we're going to do, we isolate the seat up in the front. It's the easiest way, again, to do this to keep your fingers safe. We're going to slide that little piece up, right up to the edge of the foot placement. Support the base of the rower. We're going to lift both pieces up together. And we're going to put them down. They just sort of snap right into place. Okay? The main piece you have to check is this joining piece. And to take it apart, this joining piece we have to lift and then lift both pieces up and then they come apart. Okay? So just a few things to keep in mind as you set it up to make sure you're safe. We lift, we snap it, and then we just make sure that piece we lift up is pushed down. Alright? So we push that piece down, make sure it's locked in place. Okay? So a few key safety points. We know these from using the rowers in classes and in the gym, but I just want to remind you guys as you have this at home to keep yourself safe. This is on rolling balls. We do not stand on the rower. Right? We don't stand on the seat and we don't stand on the track. We want to make sure that this track stays as straight and smooth as we can. So we want to make sure we're not standing on it, sitting on it. If you need to rest somewhere, rest on the floor or somewhere else, but we don't stand on the rower, all right? It's not a ladder, it's not a bench, okay? Also, for storage purposes, once you're done with the rowing, you've done your rowing workout and you're about to store it, we take the chain, we bring it up to the front, we store it there because that's going to keep tension on the chain longer and it's going to keep that chain healthy and happy, okay? And we also take this screen and place it down to protect the mechanical portion of the rowing machine and the electronic piece because sometimes they can be finicky, all right? But we want to protect them as best we can, all right? So that's how we want to store it. So we're all done. Two ways of storing it. You can just leave it if you have the space like so, all right? You can also store it the same way you normally would in class, all right? Up in the corner, or like you saw in the beginning, you can take it apart and store it in two pieces. You can tuck it away and or put it in a closet or off into the corner of the basement or wherever you have the rowing machine. Okay? Cleaning, a couple things about cleaning the rowing machine, all right? If you want to make sure that this is running as smooth as possible, you can clean the track with a cloth and just some water, some cleaner, just make sure it's dry, all right? You can clean the seat, the handle if you like, a little bit of the screen work, but don't clean the chain. We'll worry about greasing and oiling the chains before they go out and as they come back in. But don't worry about the chain, just leave that be. The only thing we have to worry about for the chain is just keeping it stored up in the front. Okay? So again, have fun with the rower, enjoy it, and if you have any questions about setup, please ask. All right? I'm always around. Enjoy, you guys. All right, you guys. How's it going? Video number 2, the screen. All right, what we got for you guys. You've used these screens before in terms of the rowing machine. We're just gonna give you a quick overview just to make sure that you're comfortable, and if by chance you end up pushing a button by accident, you can get back to what you want the screen to look like. So we'll give you a quick tutorial about this. So I'm just gonna grab the camera. It's gonna get a little bumpy for a second, but we'll make sure it's not too bad. All right, so our screen, our general setup, all right, and our menu screen. So to start the work set, you always just kind of start the rower up, and then we get going with that. So if we want to just row, like kind of standard, we push just row, and the screen will come up to this, all right? If you're looking at that going, I don't want to row calories, I want to row meters. What we're gonna look at is this change units button, and you're gonna push it till it says that little M. But if by chance you push it twice, and it says, oh, I don't know what that is, it's a pretty straightforward machine. You just have to keep cycling through until you see the meters, all right? Likewise, if you're doing a workout and all of a sudden you push the wrong button, you're like, I don't want that display. You just cycle through each one until you get back to the display that you want, okay? To restart the process, we come back up through our menu back, just row, and then you can kind of play around with whatever you want here. So if you want to go select workout and you want to make your own workout, you can do new workout, you can pick your distance, whatever you want to play with, single distance if you like, and you can program in, you know, that trusty 5K, who knows, whatever you want to play with, all right, or whatever style you want. What we want to do if we want to set up, say, a 1500 meter, we push the minus button to get that one flashing to there. We push that side arrow to get to the next one, and then push the plus. All right, to get to that nice little work set. So we have our 1500, looks pretty good. We come all the way down to the check mark, and then we're good. All right, so that works for a lot of different things for you guys. And again, if you're like, I don't want to do that today, I just want to row, I come back to the main screen and push just row. Okay, so just a couple things to keep in mind for that. The damper, we all know I shouldn't see anyone's damper at 10. On average in classes, we keep it between 4 to 6, depending on body weight, size. If you're a bigger person, you can go in terms of that kind of higher 5, 6. If you're a lighter person or a smaller person, you can kind of keep it to the low 4 to 5, and that'll be plenty for you guys. Okay, so quick little overview of the row. If you have any questions about the screen, please ask. I'll help you out, and happy rowing. Hey everyone, the final rowing installment video for you guys. Hopefully you don't have to do this ever in terms of the time frame you have the rowers with you, but on the slight chance it might happen, okay? The batteries might die, all right? And if they do, they're pretty straightforward and easy to change, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. They take Ds, 2D batteries, so they're a little bit, awkward to kind of purchase. But if you have them, awesome. If not, let me know. I can always shoot some out to you, or just stop by your, wherever you can find your batteries, and you're good to go. So 2D batteries. Where the batteries are located, what you will do is in the back of the screen, there's this little piece right here. You're going to unscrew it. It's a little key piece. Comes out. Please do not lose this. Keep it off to the side. You'll notice that there's an arrow here with some lines. You'll pop that off forward, and then it comes off. And then what we have is 2 batteries here, all right? And we just have to make sure that we put them back in the proper way. Oops, if I can even do that with one hand. All right, they can be a little finicky to get out sometimes, especially the bottom one. So sometimes I just use this little key to pop it out to get some headway on it. And then we take this back piece back on, slide it back in, and then take the key and then screw it in. The only catch to this is if you have to replace the batteries and then you start rowing again, what you're gonna have to do is kind of go through the screen setup. It's very straightforward. You just have to put in whatever date you want. It doesn't matter. But it's gonna ask you to put in the date, the time, and then just push OK. And everything will start back up again. You'll be good to go, okay? So on the slight chance that happens, hopefully it doesn't, but on the slight chance it happens, this is where it is, right in the back here, and it's pretty straightforward. And if you do need some help with that, just let me know, all right? Again, happy rowing, enjoy, and we'll talk to you soon.